There we go. We are live. Cool, we're live. Hello, everyone. Happy Christmas. This is probably potentially going to be my last live before Christmas Day. So first of all, massive happy Christmas. And I really want to just kind of calm some people down if that's what they need. So I was a bit stressed a couple of days ago. I just kind of looked at my to-do list and my diary, and I'm like, when am I going to get time to wrap the presents? When am I going to get time to pack? We're going to Spain tomorrow. When am I going to get time to actually enjoy this run up to Christmas? And you know what? Sometimes you just have to laugh about it and just say, okay, my life is crazy. My mother-in-law's just arrived. She's helping me pack. She's helping me wrap presents and stuff. Sometimes you just have to ask for help, and sometimes you just have to accept the fact that your house looks a complete tip. My mother-in-law had never seen my house like it looks at the moment. Like this, I'm embarrassed to say you what my office looks like. Like, I've got paper everywhere, I've got passports, glass of water, bits of paper planning. You can probably see in the background, yes, this is a spare bedroom. I don't normally have that on show. It's a spare bedroom, and I need to make the bed ups and do all those things. And we've got people staying in our house while we're away, even though we're not here, so I have to do all that as well. And you just have to laugh and trust that what needs to get done will get done. So hi Bonnie, lovely to have you with us. So yeah, just sometimes we just need to take a deep breath. And you know what I did yesterday? I did some tapping on myself. That's what I teach, and sometimes I don't use it myself enough. So I actually used it, and it's really helped calm me down and make me just look at the fun side. It's a bit fun with a bit of manicness, isn't it? And I actually feel blessed about, you know, turning it around, feeling gratitude for the situation I'm in. If I was out having a job, yes, I wouldn't have my business to manage. There might be more of a cut-off point, but there might not be. But actually, it's, you know, I'm so lucky to be in the position I'm in. And I think we could all sometimes do with just taking a step back and realising how blessed we really are. How blessed are we to have a roof over our heads? How blessed am I that I'm able to get on a plane for Christmas and go and spend it with my relatives in Spain? How lucky am I? You know, like this morning I was able to go and get my nails done, and the kids are in their sports club today having fun with their friends. And we're just so blessed. You know, all of that costs money, and I'm so blessed that I'm able to do it. So, you know, thank you to you guys who are helping me to make that dream become a reality. And it's there for the taking for each and every one of you. So if this year, what I want to do in this call really is, like, I'm so busy, I haven't even put my rings on the right way around today, just shoved them on without even looking at it. And I haven't prepared properly because I'm absolutely boiling sitting in my office now. So that can just go on the floor with all the rest of the stuff. So what I want you to really do is just have a think about how has this year been for you, and I want you to okay, let's focus on what you haven't got done or what you haven't achieved so far. For a minute, maybe just write down some notes like, oh, I didn't get that client, or I didn't launch that program, I didn't get that speaking gig, I didn't. So just take a couple of minutes, and if you're watching this on the replay, you might want to just pause the video now and just do this now. It's not going to take long at all. This is a quick live stream, so I haven't got much time today, unless we get loads of questions come up, of course. But just take a few moments, just say, okay, what didn't I do? What didn't I do? What am I a bit pissed off about? What am I a bit like, oh, you know, I thought I was going to break through this year. I thought this year was going to be my year. I really just, you know, I'm not where I wanted to be. And if that's you, just kind of give yourself a bit of a hug. Just say, you know, it's okay. It's just time. You're going to get there. It's just a case of timing. Or I should say you absolutely can get there. It's a case of how you apply yourself and the timescales in which you do it. So just really think, what haven't I done? And it feels a bit shitty, doesn't it? I'm hoping it doesn't feel that shitty. I know, hopefully for my clients especially, it's not going to feel very shitty at all, else I'd be a rubbish coach. But what haven't you got done? And actually, when you look at that, was that realistic? Was it a realistic aim to have, to actually hit 6 figures this year, or to make 50k in your business? If you were starting from nothing, that's a big leap. So if you're any further forward, then that's progress. You've really got to think, okay, was it a realistic goal? Because we're coming into the new year, we're all going to be setting big goals and hopes and dreams for 2018. But I want them to be SMART, and you must have all heard of SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So they've all got to have timescales. They've all got to be realistic, but stretching. You can talk about stretch goals as well. So when you're goal setting, we're jumping ahead now, but I would always have this is the minimum that I've got to achieve. This is the goal that I'd really love to achieve. And this is my stretch goal. This is that goal that if I achieve that, I am flying. So there's not a big pressure on you to achieve that goal, but because it's there, you're not going to stop when you hit your goal. Because the danger you have is if you keep your numbers too low, or you keep your goal too low and you hit it, you could actually go a lot further. But because you've hit your goal, you've kind of run out of steam. And I do this. You know, I do a launch. I do my launches quite quickly because I find them, I run out of steam a bit. I love them at first. I'm really excited. And then I'm like, oh, come on. Oh, I'm ready to get going now. I want to actually do the program that I'm launching. I want to do it. I don't just want to talk about it and warm people up to it and sign people up. I want to get on and do it. So if I don't have a stretch goal, then I'm likely just to stop when I've hit my minimum numbers. And I have done that. I've done that this year even, because I didn't set myself a stretch goal. Or I just said, oh, it would be really, really nice if. And so, yeah, it would have been really nice, but actually I was fine with what I had. So I didn't push myself enough. And, you know, whether you want to push yourself hard or not is up to you. But the people that push themselves hard are going to achieve more. But there's a balance, pushing yourself and looking after yourself, pushing yourself and doing the mindset work, pushing, you know, you can't push all the time. I've talked before about tempoing. You need to have times when you really push and times when you sit back, which is what Christmas is all about, really, I think, taking some well-deserved time off. So Bonnie says, even though I'll be spending Christmas by myself and have no Christmas tree, it'll be better than last Christmas when I woke up in the morning on a bus stop bench. I will wake up this year with a roof over my head and sleeping in a real bed. Oh, Bonnie. You know, I think your ability to put a positive spin on things is just so brilliant. And it's sad that you're going to be by yourself. It's sad that you can't see your family and so on. But yeah, like last year you were sleeping on a bus stop bench. Like, look how far you've come this year. It's amazing. And, you know, now the world is your oyster. You really do have so much that you can achieve and that you can do because you've got your basic needs met. If you think of, most of us know Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you didn't have your basic needs met. So how could you therefore go up and up and up? And now you've got your basic needs met, you can go up and up and up into, you know, fulfillment, blah, 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 service to others, community, all those other aspects of the of what we all need as humans. So you're well on your way, Bonnie, and I'm so proud of you for everything you've achieved this year. It's just brilliant. So some good planning. You're very, very good at planning, but, and I'm going to call you out a bit here, you need to actually do. So next year, over the planning that you're doing over the next couple of weeks or whatever, I want you to really say, okay, that's my plan. How am I actually going to do? So you almost need like an implementation plan. That's the big picture. That's what I want to achieve. How do I actually make that into an achievable, doable, implementable plan? And so you can tick off the action points to actually make sure you get that progress going. So yeah, awesome progress, Bonnie, and so much for you. I like the thumbs up there. So I'm assuming that's you committing to doing it. Oh, hi Tasha, you're here too. And I owe you some stuff. I've got half of it done. I think you should have it, but yeah. So what you haven't done, but actually was that realistic? Did you put too much high expectations on yourself? And then what I want you to really do, and if you're watching the replay, absolutely pause this this live stream, and if you're on it live, then you might need to come back to it. But excuse me, actually, what did you accomplish? What great things happened? Like Bonnie said, yes, that's the bad stuff, but actually the good stuff is this. What was the great stuff that happened? Whose life did you impact? Whose life did you change? How did your life change? How did you, you know, what did you achieve? Not just in terms of the money that you made and the amount your business grew in terms of client numbers or impact, or, you know, whether you were in this publication or on that live stream, or whether you did this interview or that summit. But actually, what did that result in? What was the actual result? Not the monetary result, but what was the result? What was the impact you had? And I know for so many of you, that's huge. You know, like Tasha's my tech lady. She's absolutely amazing. I couldn't have done what I've done recently. Well, I could have done it without her, but I would have had to do it with somebody else. So she has made a massive difference to me, especially with her team, and just taking that overwhelm and that sort of those questions that I had around, how do I set this up? You know, how does this link to that? I don't want to be concerned with all those bits and pieces, because my mind doesn't work that way. I want to work in my zone of genius and do what I'm good at. So I get the right people in my team to help with the stuff that I'm not so good at, and everything comes together. So much so that that's one of the areas that I want to really kind of grow, like my mastermind. I'm now going to give them access to my tech team to help them get all their tech sorted. Not just so I'm just saying, oh, you should do this, this and this, and advising them and helping them and hand-holding them, but actually give them the person that can do it for them. Because I think that just makes a massive difference, especially if you're not massively comfortable with technology. And we all should be working in our zone of genius, which is the thing that you love doing, that you're very good at doing, that you would do even if you weren't paid for it. But of course, we want to be paid very generously for it. So what have you done? What have you accomplished? What have you achieved? What results and benefits have you given other people? Now I'm going to be doing a planning webinar in the new year. If you would like to watch that, then just PM me or comment below and I'll add you to the list. It's going to be a bit of a deeper dive into setting yourself up for 2018. And you said 2008 then. 2018, I can't believe it's 2018. I remember when I was a kid listening to Prince's song 1999 and just thinking, gosh, how old will I be when it's 1999? I'm going to have the best millennium ever. Like, that is going to be the best New Year's Eve party ever. And it actually was. And now it's 2020. Oh! So, yeah, so that leads me really nicely on into the next area. What fears do you have for 2018? What might get in the way of you achieving what you want to achieve? So first of all, what do you want to achieve in 2020? No, 18 even, sorry. 2018, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've got too much going on. 2018, what do you want to achieve? But actually, what might get in the way, and what's making you scared? What might stop you from achieving those goals? And that could be what's going on in your mind. It could be that you don't have enough support. It could be that you need more help in the home. You know, somebody's ill in your family. Write everything down so you can be realistic, and also so that then you can problem solve. So if you've got a childcare issue, what can you do about it? Ask for more help, or put in place something to help with that. If you've got, oh, I want to do webinars, but I've got no idea how to, there's a simple answer. You just need someone to help you with the technology and the strategy, and, you know, how much do you not know? What are the gaps, and what can we do to fill those gaps? Coaching, a tech team, whatever it might be. So everything, no problem is unsolvable. Everything is solvable. Excuse me. So your goals for 2018, your fears and what might get in the way, and then a resolution. What are you going to do to get yourself out of that? Really simple stuff, this is, you guys, really simple stuff. But you need to have a plan around it. That's the key thing. You need to have a plan. If you're just kind of like bumbling along, then things might happen, but they're probably likely to not happen, or they might happen, but then they'll stop happening, or they happen and then they won't, or, you know, whatever. You've got to have a plan. You've got to have a goal, but you've got to have a plan around the goal. So Bonnie says, my biggest goal in 2018 is to fly to England and meet my awesome coach. Whee, that's me. And the first opportunity you'll have to do that, Bonnie, is for the 15th and 16th of March, which is when, I'm just going to write it in here, 15th and 16th of March, you'll be able to. Next event is coming then. Cool. So yeah, anyone that wants to schedule events, I think that March event is a great line in the sand, because you will be able to have been going for 2.5 months by then, and it's a really good check-in, really good accountability, really good line in the sand where you can look back at your plan. You should be doing this monthly, by the way, at least, really weekly or even daily, but minimum looking at your plan every month and creating a plan from that, as dictates what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. But what a brilliant way to really have that kind of check-in and that time where you spend planning, looking at your goals going forward for the next quarter and into the rest of 2018. So that's your next chance to do that, guys. So second call to action of this call is, if you're interested in coming to my next event, which is on early bird at the moment for 197, please do PM me, and I will I'll send you the information and the payment details. And we've already got people signed up for that event, which is really exciting, because I've done nothing to market it yet. I've also got my mindset program coming up. We start that on the 17th, I think, of January, and that is just going to be so. I'm so excited about this, because I teach this stuff usually only to my private clients and my mastermind clients, but I'm really making it available to the masses by doing it this way. So it's a group program, and the early sign-ups are going to get a one-to-one session with me thrown in, which is going to really help kind of like really magnify the results that they're going to get. And it's going to be awesome. You know, this is the stuff I've trained to deliver. This is stuff I've been delivering for 3 years now, or going into 3 years. And it's absolutely fundamental to success that you get rid of these demons, you get rid of you slay that saboteur, you get your mindset in line and sorted out. And if you think about your mind as a computer filing system, think about Dropbox or your email system, how you have all these different files and so on. You've got these long-standing files that kind of like come ready programmed when you are basically born, when you're tiny. Everything that you are watching and witnessing is downloading into your mind. And some of that is really negative stuff and can really hold you back. And that's the stuff that we're going to be erasing and making amazing. So I'm so excited. It's going to be great. So that's your third CTA. If you'd like to know more about that, then I'll get on the kind of the pre-waiting list, then let me know. Again, I have got sign-up, so if you're ready to go, just let me know. Or if you want to chat with me, then also let me know. So any comments on that? Let me just check the other live stream, because I'm in group and on my page. Awesome. So yeah, I just want to congratulate you all. I think you're all amazing. Everyone's working so hard, everyone's so driven, and we've just got to keep it up and keep going and get the right help, get the right mindset help, get the right practical help. I'm going to put in my planning document here, a link to that, and that will help you to plan for 2018 onwards. I am going to be doing a webinar about planning and acing your 2018, and it's going to be very much linked to this mindset stuff as well. So if you want again, if you want information about that, let me know. I'm giving you too many call to actions now. Let this be a lesson to you. Too many causes overwhelm, which I've probably just done. So, but basically, just if you want any more help, then just PM me. And if you want the early bird prices on things, then also get in touch and I will sort that out for you. So have a wonderful Christmas. Have a brilliant New Year. And let's just ace 2018 and finish 2017 strong, really strong. And remember to keep calm about the mania. Remember my office, it never normally looks like this. And it's in about 4 hours. It's hopefully not going to look like this anymore. Fingers crossed. Have a great one, guys. Lots of love to you all. Bye-bye.